Hello everybody. So welcome back to my channel, Ajmal Biology Classes. Now, as previously we have already studied about the neuroanatomy, we have started the series of lecture on neuroanatomy, in which let us recall back that we have studied about the forebrain having the cerebellum and diencephalon. So in the last lecture, we have studied about the function and what is the role of hypothalamus. The major function of hypothalamus is thermoregulator. It is concerned with the emotional activity, sexual behavior, autonomic control, endocrine center, and the biological clock system also we have already studied. So today the topic is limbic system. It is also part of cerebral hemisphere, which is a very important part which deal with the daily basis in our life. That is limbic system. Limbic system is actually associated with our or concerned with our emotional activity. Concerned with our emotional activity. So at different situations and different structures which are attached with the limbic system. So first of all, we will study what is the limbic system and how the limbic system, how are the different areas of the brain is associated, is fixed with your limbic system, and how this limbic system is connected with the hypothalamus. And we know the role of hypothalamus. So we will see that how your limbic system is dealing with your hypothalamus, how it is regulate hypothalamus. So first of all, what is limbic system? What is limbic system? This is your brain, and this is your midbrain, pons, medulla, and cerebellum. You know, this is your frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. This structure is your limbic system. This structure is limbic system. It means that your limbic system is actually where it is present. It is present inner part of your cerebral hemisphere. See, this is your cerebral hemisphere, right cerebral hemisphere and left cerebral hemisphere. This structure is like this. I am standing like this. Okay. So the topic is limbic system. What is limbic system? Limbic system is actually inner part of your cerebral hemisphere. It is a deep structure. It is a structure which is embedded, which is situated, which is present inside your inner part of the cerebral hemisphere. This is your limbic system. And this limbic system is concerned with your emotional activity. And what are emotional activity? Emotion means depend upon type of situation, like stress, like fear, like pleasure, happiness, sad, mood, everything is concerned about your limbic system. So limbic system is concerned with your emotional behavior. It may be a happiness, it may be a sad, it may be a fear, it may be a good pleasure, excitement, enjoyment, many things which is related with your emotional behavior, that is dealing your limbic system. So this is your limbic system. This structure is very, very important, which is present inside your brain, that is inside your cerebral hemisphere. This is the limbic system. See, whatever the system I am talking, you know, all this system is related with your neuron having the fibers, neuronal fibers, that is the white matter, okay, concerned with the gray matter. So all these systems are dealing with your neurons. The neuron present inside your limbic system, this is your structure limbic system. This all system, all the neuron present in this system is concerned with your emotion. See, this is not a very difficult topic or difficult type of complex mechanism or something that you cannot understand. Only in a very simple way. This is the brain. You have the brain. In the brain, there are discrete areas, different areas, and this different area dealing with your different type of function, and all that is function has been controlled, regulated, or we can talk that the neuron is going to be function, is going to deal with all these area. Only the different areas, some area is about thinking center, some area is about smell center, some area is about visual center, some area is your stress and fear center, some area is related with your smell, some area is related with your thinking, some areas related with your memory. So in the brain there are different type of areas, different type of structure which is present dealing with the different type of function. Very simple. And all the area, the name are different because they are related with our different type of function. That's why our name is different. Last time we studied about the diencephalon, and the diencephalon is attached with the hypothalamus. Today we are dealing with the limbic system, and this limbic system is also attached with your hypothalamus. We will see how this limbic system is controlling or regulating your hypothalamus. So limbic system is concerned with your emotion. Now there are the areas in your temporal lobe. You know, this is the temporal lobe, frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe. In the temporal lobe, there is one area having the fiber that is called amygdala. This amygdala neuronal fiber is attached with your limbic system, and this whole limbic system, amygdala, which is the function of amygdala, you see this is your area which is called amygdala, because this area is your dealing with your sexual behavior and aggression. And this amygdala is also attached with your limbic system, Second area, hippocampal area. See, I am only going to tell about your important area which is connected with your limbic system or associated with your limbic system. Amygdala. This amygdala is very important because it deals with your sexual behavior and aggression. Hippocampal. This is the hippocampal area. Their fiber is going attached with your limbic system, and this fiber is going to deal with your hypothalamus. This is your hypothalamus. The function of hippocampal area is that it is concerned with your recent memory process. This is concerned with your memory process. So two important area, amygdala, hippocampal. This amygdala and hippocampal is dealing with your, attached with your limbic system. They are associated, they are connected with your limbic system, and this limbic system is actually attached with your hypothalamus. In the hypothalamus there are one area sympathetic autonomic nervous system, and that is parasympathetic autonomic nervous system. It means that this area hypothalamus, I will talk today about the autonomic nervous system, controlling of autonomic nervous system. It means that your limbic system is concerned with emotion which is present in your deeper part of your cerebral hemisphere, and there are two areas which is attached with your amygdala and hippocampal. And amygdala part, this part, it means that if this part is stimulated, it will be a sexual behavior, change in your sexual activity, change in your aggression. Okay, if this is stimulated, if this is activated, this is activated, then this area is related, is concerned with sexual behavior. And if this hippocampal area is associated with your memory, associated with your recent memory process, what does it mean? It means that if this area is damaged, you will lost your sexual behavior. If this area is damaged, you will lost your memory. Because this area, when stimulated, when activated, the fiber of this area is going to perform a role of sexual behavior and recent memory, which is attached with your limbic system, and this limbic system is associated with your hypothalamus. It means that in a nutshell, you can say that limbic system and hypothalamus, both limbic system, hypothalamus, dealing with sexual behavior and expression of emotional behavior. And this sexual behavior or emotional behavior may be like stress, like fear, excitement or pleasure. So this is your limbic system. So you can say that your limbic system is concerned with you. It is the area embedded in the deeper structure of your cerebral hemisphere, which is dealing every time your emotional behavior. Now let us go a little bit detail to understand more clear. Suppose this is your limbic system. See this structure, to make you better understand this structure, your limbic system, and this limbic system is attached with your hypothalamus, and this hypothalamus, yani autonomic nervous system control, this hypothalamus having the two part, sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system, and this sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is in the balance, controlling. Actually they are balancing to each other. What is the role of parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system? Parasympathetic means when you are in a very nice mood, very cozy environment, you don't have any stress, you are feeling very good, normal, just like me, I am the normal person, then it means that now the parasympathetic activity is working in a normal way. And what is the sympathetic? When you have in stress, you have in fear or some sort of tension, then during this tension your sympathetic nervous system has been activated and parasympathetic goes down. It means that normally there is a balance of parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, and this balance is actually controlling each other, opposing each other. And when it is the balance, everything is okay. When it is disbalance, and when it is disbalance, like in a fear, in a stressful condition, your sympathetic nervous system goes up and parasympathetic nervous system goes down. It means this is activated, this is not activated, and when sympathetic is activated, your heartbeat goes up, your blood circulation is increased, means you will fear in stress and you will be in the tension, and muscle movement means from normal behavior it will go to the stressful behavior. This is actually controlling the sympathetic nervous system. Okay, now it means that this is your limbic system. For example, let us take an example to understand this pathway. Okay, let us actually so now I can, for example, in a stressful situation, suppose you are standing on a street and suddenly you hear a barking a dog, and this dog is coming towards you. Okay, first of all, you will hear the sound of the dog. You hear the sound of the dog. Auditory system. It means that your auditory system, there is a limbic system in the area auditory system. It means that this is your auditory system. This is your auditory system. This is the auditory system. You will hear and you will receive the signal to the limbic system, and you can understand that this dog is not friend, this is unfriendly, this is unpleasant, and this is hostile, so it is going to harm me. So first of all, you will hear the voice of the dog, sound of the dog, then the auditory system will go to the limbic system. This area, mean you from this auditory system, it will go to the limbic system. Again, second, you will see visual. When you see, then you can see with your eyes, then you will receive the signal from the visual signal, and then after you will think that maybe it is going to bite you, it is going to harm you. It means that your thinking center is also activated, your memory center is also activated, and if it will bite you, then your pain fiber will also activated. So it means that, for example, if you smell, or if anybody will harm you, beat you, or anything, or if you meet your friend and you don't like your friend, that is, your friend is not good, then you will think that maybe you want to avoid or something like this. It means different type of activity on the daily basis concerned with your emotion. So all the information, for example, the dog is coming to you and you feel means it is very unfriendly to you, and it is very unpleasant type of situation, and it is going to bite you. So see, auditory system, signal come to the limbic system, thinking center, which is your frontal cortex area, it will come to the limbic system. Memory center, that is the parietal lobe, this is the parietal lobe, this is concerned with your memory center. So from this memory center it will activated and it will come to the limbic system. Okay, frontal cortex, this is your frontal cortex, this frontal thinking, it will come to the your visual center is here, visual center, occipital, it will come to the limbic system. What I mean to say that all the emotional activity, all the behavior or everything is come to your limbic system. Okay, so all this type of different type of emotional activity behavior come to the limbic system, and now this limbic system is attached with your hypothalamus, and hypothalamus is the center. This limbic system is going to alter or regulate the activity of hypothalamus. For example, if all this situation or condition is stressful, then your parasympathetic activity will be inactive. It will be inactive, inhibited, minus means inhibited, it is going to inhibit, and sympathetic activity will be activated. That if you want to fight or flight, fight is this and flight is sympathetic. You want to run, then you will run. Sympathetic activity, autonomic nervous system, means I will teach in the detail later on, but previously also I have the lecture on the parasympathetic and sympathetic, where I have what is the concept related with the autonomic nervous system. So sympathetic is to fight or flight, parasympathetic to fight, depend upon your situation. And what is hypothalamus? Hypothalamus is a sheet of gray matter connected with your limbic system. So what I mean to say that, what is the limbic system? So limbic system is actually receive all the information. Limbic system receive all the information, and all the information has been now analyzing, and then it is going with your emotional signal, and all the signal develop in the body, related with the pain fiber, with the eyes, with the hair, memory center, all the emotional activity, it will go to the limbic system. Now limbic system is attached with the hypothalamus, and this limbic system regulates the hypothalamus. Depend upon the situation. If it is a stressful situation, your sympathetic activity, autonomic nervous system will be activated, and parasympathetic activity will be inhibited. So this is the function of the limbic system. Limbic system. Now, and one other important function is which is attached with your limbic system is your smell, olfactory system. You know, this is the ventral surface of your frontal lobe. This is your ventral surface of your frontal lobe. This is your olfactory lobe. This is olfactory lobe. This olfactory lobe is actually present on the ventral surface of frontal lobe. These are the bean-like structure, two bean-like structure on your frontal lobe. Frontal lobe. This frontal lobe is connected with your olfactory center. This is your olfactory center, and this is connected with olfactory center through olfactory tract. Because actually this is olfactory, this is related to the smell, and see, smell is also going with the limbic system. So two bean-like structure, bean size, you know, the bean size organ is present, that is called olfactory lobe. This olfactory lobe having the olfactory center which is connected with the olfactory tract, and this center is actually for smelling power. And the best example is for your smelling power is shark and dog. Having very well developed olfactory lobe. This is very important point, that the shark and the dog, they having very well developed olfactory lobe. Now I am going to summarize everything. And how summarize means, what is your limbic system? Your limbic system is concerned with your emotional behavior, that all the activity in your body system, in your body, is coming to a limbic system, and here limbic system is going to analyze, and this limbic system is a major regulator or controller of hypothalamus. This is going to control your hypothalamus, and by this system, whatever the information is given by the limbic system to the hypothalamus is going to work on that basis. For example, if it is going to bite you, then pain fiber will come, and it will realize that your sympathetic nervous system goes up. So it means that your limbic system plus hypothalamus is concerned with sexual behavior, expression of emotional behavior, stress, fear, excitement, and pleasure. This is all about your limbic system, and I hope that now you can understand what is the limbic system and how the limbic system is connected with your hypothalamus, and what are the important olfactory system, smell system is related with your limbic system, what is the olfactory lobe and tract and everything, and that is the shark and dog are having the well developed olfactory lobe. So here this is the important point which I have discussed about the limbic system. Now the next topic will be based on midbrain, and I request you to please subscribe, and thank you very much.